Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Straight Betting. Sorry for being a little bit late. Dude, every time I go to oh shit, I'm like way zoomed in. Okay. My dog's like chilling under me. And let me quick fix all this stuff up. Oh, my camera's not even plugged in. Sorry, fellas, for keeping you waiting. Every time I go somewhere, I just have no clue where the hell I'm in. And I always seem to get caught up in traffic and taking a shitty ass route or something. So, okay. Okay, cool. Got that set up. Audio. Hell no. Okay, cool. Okay, let me quick check in and see where Liam's at. I have no clue where he's at, but got looking at Devin Vassell, I guess. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's quick run over some of the injury news here. We have, okay, I don't know when's the last time I looked at this stuff, but okay. Zion is out. Wiggins is playing. Clarkson questionable. Springer out. Bain questionable, which I did see. LaMelo, Mark Williams are out. Okay. So nothing too crazy, really. You ain't lying. Sending me fake notifications. Sorry, Jim, man. I apologize. Okay, let's quick go to maybe Pelicans without Zion. That could be pretty interesting. So CJ McCollum's at 21.5. Obviously, guys, there's a 15-point spread on this. I will say, y'all, my Minnesota Timberwolves are playing in the game. Do not trust those motherfuckers. Do not trust those motherfuckers, bro. They just find a way to not be borderline incapable of blowing out a bad team. So I guess let's go here first. New Orleans Pelicans. Where are the Pelicans? Okay. Let's go. Let's do a custom date on this one. Let's do since February. So since February with Z off, Trey Murphy off. DeJounte has been missing this whole time. Boston, I believe, is still out. He matters because he's kind of a high usage guy. Oh, okay. Pelicans injury. Okay, Boston is still out. So he matters. Okay. All right, let's look at some of these numbers and see who stands out here. CJ McCollum is absolutely chucking, fellas. Holy shit. Jordan Hawkins, he's chucking too. 20 shots, dude. That's crazy. Jose's getting the shots up as well, getting his assists in. Kelly Olynyk, okay, I thought maybe he would be a decent usage guy or something. Bruce Brown is not. So it's looking like it's McCollum and Hawkins. Obviously, guys, like I said, this is a pretty small sample size. So, I mean, let's go back to January. Let's go to the new year. We're going to have to take a couple more people off the court, but I want a little bit of a bigger sample here. Yeah, let's take DeJounte off. I think that's probably it, right? Daniel Theis, I guess. But okay, so it's still Hawkins chucking a ton. Jose's really dropping dimes. I wonder what his assists are at. It's not a great matchup with Minnesota. I will say that. But I mean, Minnesota's defense, I'm telling y'all, man, they just play down to the level like so hard. Yeah, Ant can still get his. Yeah, he definitely can. I mean, this team stinks at defense. McCollum's deadass at 3.5 assists. That's crazy for the amount of touches he'll just have. Okay, I'm trying to just peep this. Yeah, McCollum is just crazy usage, man. Crazy usage. You think he's not a terrible passer either? Standard advanced. 37% usage rate. Hawkins with a 29.3% usage rate. Okay, let's check to see what Hawkins is at. I bet on him last game. 1.5 assists, dude. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Without Trey, without Z, actually, without Z, without DeJounte, without Ingram. I don't hate Hawkins to get 2 assists. I don't think it's a terrible look. Okay, let's see. I want to quick check something with Hawkins because what's his PRA at? 18.5. Oh wow, that seems kind of short. So he played 23 minutes last game. Let's see. Games without Zion, Trey, Ingram, DeJounte. There has not been one yet. So we're kind of in a new scenario. Played 23 minutes last game, 26 the game, 28 the game before. I know he played some garbage time. So that's since Trey went out. I'd probably have Hawkins at a floor for 24 minutes and a ceiling of 32 maybe. And then, like I said, guys, his usage is going to be ridiculous. So, like I said, his usage rate with those guys off is literally close to 30%. I guess we could put CJ McCollum on, even though I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. And we're going to probably get a pretty small sample. Okay, yeah, so Hawkins, his usage with CJ McCollum on is down to 23%, but he probably will play. He should get the some non-CJ minutes as well. So I'm going to project his usage to be like 21% plus. And we just have like a baby sample. Okay. 5 out of 8. This game, he shot 5 for 13, had 4 potential assists. So not great. 3 for 10, only played 24 minutes. So that's like the floor. 4 for 16. Yeah, I really take. Yeah, he does shoot a lot. The thing is, though, J-Man is like, he's just probably going to touch the ball a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's like PA. 14.5 at 365. I think that makes sense, too. I'll think about that for a little bit. Let's see. Where's Liam at? I don't know where Liam's at. Okay. Let's see. Any other news before we get into some questions or something? Grimes over 24.5 points. Actually, yeah, I'll quick do that one, but I want to quick look at other stuff. 76ers. Yeah, he's been hooping. Who they're playing? They're playing the Spurs. Yeah. I like it. I mean, he's been going over against way tougher matchups than the Spurs, so I don't hate it. I'm not a big fan of like Lonnie. Ooh. Guys, Lonnie's pretty interesting in my opinion. 10.5 feels crazy low for him, to be honest with you. What's your Jared Butler? 5.5 assists. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to dig into the 76ers stuff a little bit more, but yeah, Grimes seems okay. Okay, what was it? It was Memphis. Bane is questionable, which could really throw some wrenches in things. Yeah, I guess we'll probably just wait for that. Was there any other set in stone stuff? Oh, Hornets Thunder. Yeah, let's go over to there. So yeah, the Thunder probably aren't really gonna. The Thunder aren't gonna do anything crazy on defense. I really doubt it. At least Mark Williams is out, so we could look at Nurkic and no LaMelo. And I know Nurkic had some crazy assist games. I could without LaMelo and Mark with Miles maybe played a couple games. Yeah, really good potential numbers. Like very very good potential numbers actually. Only 19 minutes in this one. Really good on per minute stuff though. 10 rebounds, 8 rebounds. Yeah, Nurk assists are a little bit interesting. I guess we could go to the Charlotte Hornets. Let's take LaMelo. Man, they just had so many people play. It's actually ridiculous. Let's take LaMelo off. Let's take Mark Williams. Where is he at? Mark Williams off. Brandon Miller. I don't even remember when he got hurt at this point, but yeah, Nurk. Nurk's been getting active, dude. Really, really good PRA per minute stuff with LaMelo off. Okay, Nick Richards, you're not on the team anymore. Let me see the other stuff. Yeah, ESPN just never shows it. Kogi, Garrett, LaMelo, Saloon, Trey, Brandon Grant. Okay. Let's quick go to over here. I just want to quick see what that rotation was looking like last game. I saw that they were playing Nurkic and Diabate together a little bit, which is a little bit strange but cool, I guess. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, Nick Smith's definitely gonna have good usage. Nurkic played 15 minutes. Taj Gibson played a little bit. Daquan Jeffries. I guess we could see. So, I mean, they just have so many people, bro. It's actually crazy. Probably should put Miles on because Miles is definitely gonna hog some usage here. Where's Nurk at now? Yeah, Nurk stuff is looking good, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about Nurk. I mean, not his points, man, because you can't really trust that dude to score. But RA definitely a little bit interesting. Let's see, without Mark Williams, with Diabate. Okay, so he's played 19 minutes. Did he get into foul trouble that game? Sorry, fellas. That game against Denver, he did not. Okay, so they just didn't really play him much. Yeah, Musa's probably going to play a lot for sure, man. I mean, they like Musa. But yeah, Nurk definitely going to have a green light. What's him to hit a three? He's going to shoot him. I guarantee that. Yeah, let's see. Let's just get into some of the questions. Randall assists. Like, I played that last game, right? He had 9 potentials, which is pretty good. I will say, man, Randall, his minutes are very dicey, to be honest with you. Like, he's probably only going to play like 28 to 30 minutes or so in a normal game. So I will say keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely lean over there. Strange music. Bam Adebayo under points. Ooh, let's see. Miami's playing Houston. Yeah, I guess with Wiggs, right? With Wiggs, with Hero. Yeah, I don't know because the Sengun matchup is not very tough. So I'm not exactly sure what to think about that there, to be honest with you. Jonathan, let's see. Franz Wagner under 24.5 points. Let's see. Let's see. You can get 25.5s, J-Main. So, against the Wizards, like the Wizards stink. This is without Suggs, with Paulo. Definitely stays under a whole lot more than he doesn't. I will say you're always playing with fire, taking the under against the Wizards. He did stay under against them, but wasn't a blowout and shot 1 for 7 from deep. So you can make an argument that like normal shooting splits gets him over, but yeah, J-Man, I'd probably lean under with you. Yeah, Jonathan, I looked at this. And what's going on? I looked at this one long and hard in the morning. I really am a fan of it. I really am. Yeah, Cavs will just guard him one-on-one with Evan Mobley. So great for his points. And then, I think this is just like a value, right? I think his points are 24.5 everywhere. You just need 5 rebounds to, make it even. And then anything else is like a bonus on top. And, guarding Mobley, right? He's going to be positioned near the basket and stuff, even though Mobley, like, he does have decent usage. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of this, Jonathan. He's over in 71.9% of games. And schematically, I think it's a good matchup. I probably would play it with you if this was widely available. So, yeah, strange music. This is actually a play I gave out a little bit earlier. Jalen Duren over 24.5 PR. Yeah, that's one of my plays for today. So I'm a big fan of it. I don't think anyone on Dallas can check him. And he's actually, he hits that when he plays his normal rotations, like ending up with like 28, 29 minutes or something. So you project him for like 27, filter for like 24 to 30 minutes is what I did. I think he was over in 17 out of 22 without Ivy, with Cade, and then with Tobias. So okay. I think Liam should be coming on pretty soon. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, definitely started this a little bit too early, man. I think like moving forward, it's just like I like looking at the lineups. I like looking at stuff like that. Like man, it's just this is too early. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take Spencer under assists. Let me bet that now. Oh, are you talking about Dinwiddie? I have no clue, man. I don't keep up with the Mavs, to be honest. Yeah, we just talked about Grimes. I think that is definitely a good look, man. He's been doing his thing, and he's playing against the Spurs, who the Spurs are, a very, very solid matchup. Oh, okay, we did get Peyton Pritchard lines. Oh, okay, wow. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to come in with a play. I do like this one a fair bit. This should be a good Pritchard minute spot. Let's see, no Jaylen Brown. Tatum, Porzingis, White, Holiday. Okay, this is like a very small sample size, obviously, and shot the shit out of the ball, both teams. But Peyton Pritchard, guys, I think this is a great Peyton Pritchard spot just against Utah. I mean, they're favorited by a ton. So, did he play against the Jazz recently? He did, and he actually did not have a good game. Did not shoot the ball well either. They only won by 6. It was without Tatum, Porzingis, and Horford. I will say one thing, man, is that with Derek White and Drew Holiday this year, I wonder what his minutes. He's only averaging 27, or he's averaging 27 minutes, and he's really kind of cooled off since his hot start. But Peyton Pritchard is someone who I was looking at, and I have pretty strong conviction behind him. Mobley over 15 plus and KD 25. Yeah, I like that. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Mobley should be very safe to get 15 against the Suns, and then KD 25. I like that a ton. Strange music. I think that's a great look. Yeah, I'm just thinking about Peyton Pritchard right now, man. They're playing a shit team, so wins. mean, this isn't a guarantee that they're going to win by 20. It's just kind of respective of like what Peyton Pritchard does, you know. It's like wins by a lot. He's probably doing his thing. So yeah, Peyton Pritchard, I thought for sure he was going to be eaten, man. I thought for sure he would be in a little bit of a better spot. But this is definitely some place where you wanna back Peyton. What was this at? 3.5, 7.5. Okay. Porzingis over 5.5 first quarter points. With Tatum. Yeah, I can't talk you off it. It's a good way to avoid the bullshit too, right? Definitely a good way to avoid the bullshit. Good matchup against Utah. Utah is a terrible defense, so yeah, I mean, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 7, 10. Yeah, I don't hate it. Kessler still doesn't have a 3-point line. Come on, man. Keontae George is a little bit interesting. I guess Colin Sexton. What has he been doing? Yeah, Jazz stuff is crazy. Oh damn, Jalen Duren's at the point. Look, I really like Jalen Duren double-double. I know it was minus 130 in the morning, and sometimes when that happens, it's like I don't know. It's like you definitely missed out on like a good line. But Derek Jones to hit a 3 against who? Grizzlies? Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Does Derek Jones hit a 3 all the time? Let's see. What did he play for minutes last game? 20. And that was like the first time with the rotation. So I'm just gonna say Derek Jones hit a 3 with like 18 to 22 minutes or something. Yeah, I don't know if this is like the best juice reducer, to be honest with you. Like, I'll try to find something a little bit more safe personally. Look at Ben Simmons, man. What a fall from grace. 2.5 point line for Benjamin Simmons. That's actually crazy, man. That's insane. 2.5 rebound line too. Dude can't even snag. Man, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay. Is there anything else? Anything else coming in? Please tell me there's something that came in. I wanna. Nope, nothing. Yeah, guys. Moving forward, I'm not gonna lie. These start way too early. There's just not enough like injury news that's like interesting and stuff. Um, yeah, these. I guess we could go back to Middleton. What about Chris? Is he out? Yeah, Jonathan. I think Norman Powell's dicey. I have him in a alt line to score. I have him to score 20 plus points in a parlay. Because I think that, I mean, it's a great matchup for him. If you want to scroll down and look at this with Memphis, right? Transition is his number one scoring play type. Spot up, pick and roll handler, free throws. All this stuff is pretty green, right? Memphis plays at a blazing fast pace. They actually go up like a shit ton of points. They're really not a good defense. I mean, they have a good defensive rating and stuff, but they just play so fast that they give up a shit ton of points. So yeah, man. The one thing I will say is that I think they are being cautious with him. Like he had a hamstring, he returned. He fucked it up again. Like I said, he played 23 minutes in his first game back. You would have expected him to play 25 or something in the second game. But Bogey. The thing is, like Bogey just like literally didn't miss a shot. Like you look at Bogey stuff. I mean, the dude shot 8 for 8, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. So like, why would you take Bogey out? So yeah, I think that I don't think this is going to happen. I think this could happen again though, or 23. I think it could be like 24, 25. I think realistically a good projection for Norm in his minutes is 25 or 26. And I mean, he's averaging like good points and stuff, but with Harden and Kawhi and Zubac, yeah, he's been cooking. He's been cooking. But 20.8 points per game. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I think I did the math on it earlier. I look, I like 15.5. I think 15.5, you can easily make a good case for that. I don't know what his PRA is at. Looks like it's at 20.5 for plus money. What's PR? 18.5. So that's, you need 3 rebounds. This dude Norman, man, he really don't be passing much. Yeah. Then Kawhi continues to shoot efficiently. It's hurting his touches. I mean, yeah, like inevitably, right? Kawhi and Zubac have both been like incredible. I had to take that. I didn't like the matchup with the Cavs at all for Norm. So I mean, he had good touches against the Hornets, right? He took 13 shots in 23 minutes. He just didn't really make shit. And then he was efficient against the Cavs, pretty efficient at least. And what was I about to say? I mean, the Cavs are just like a tough matchup for him because they don't double in isolation. They don't double in against the post ups. So it was just like a great spot for Kawhi and Harden and them. So I'm not going to look too much into this Cavs game. I think they're 12 points in 18 minutes is actually pretty good. He got to the free throw line a few times. Yeah, no, I think that Norm's been a fucking beast, dude. You don't want to take the ball. Let me just quick look up something. Yeah, you don't want to take the ball out of someone's hands when they're just like insanely efficient, right? I mean, he's shooting 49%, 42% from deep. Like he's a really good player. So I don't think his touches are gonna be hurting. Said Chris Middleton over assists. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Gassa Moon. It's like you look at Wizard stuff, and is this gonna happen again? Oh, it's at 2.5. That's actually crazy. I don't know if this is gonna happen again, but he played 11 minutes. He just got benched at halftime. I don't think that's gonna happen, but like you're gonna be so fucking mad at yourself if Chris if that same shit happens again. So just like I feel like it's not worth it. Speaking of Leonard, you like over 22.5 points? I do. I will say the reason we were talking about Norman is that I'm a big fan of Norman because I think he has the best matchup on the floor here. Because one thing that's like, yeah, I think Kawhi has a pretty good matchup. I will say is like they do double in like one-on-one situations. Memphis does, so it's like they allow the third fewest points per game in isolation, second fewest in post-up situations, and like yeah, it's not a big part of his points, but I don't know, man. When I think about Kawhi Leonard, I think about him facing up and isolating and stuff. Let's see. So I do like Kawhi. I think he's all right. I think that Norm though is just I think Norman like ults are probably the way to go, to be honest. So yeah, no, but I do kind of like Kawhi. Andrew Wiggins first quarter points. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jonathan. I have no fucking clue. I don't bet first quarter lines unless I feel like there's a big edge, and I don't know. I guess Wiggins has been pretty good, but 8 minutes, 10 minutes. So yeah, there's just a lot of variance that goes into this stuff, So yeah, I probably wouldn't play this. I think there's a lot of better things to put your money on than Wiggins first quarter points. Sohan stuff, Mike. Yeah, I do. This is one of my plays also. Jeremy Sohan over 26.5 PRA and Jalen Duren are the two plays that I have. I don't know what Sohan's line's at now. Probably the same. I don't think that it's at, let's see, 27.5 and 26.5 there. Okay. Yeah. I really like Sohan stuff. I think he has an amazing matchup. So yeah, should be able to do some things for sure. Benny Simmons. Yeah, I mean, look, Ben Simmons. One thing that he is really good at, right, is transition playmaking. So I don't know what line you're looking at, Tommaso. All this stuff is like juice to hell. But look, I mean, 5.5 rebounds and assists. I mean, like I said, he hasn't really played much because Zoo is playing so well. But I do like it, man. It should be a pretty good matchup for Ben to get some assists for sure. Yeah, for sure. I definitely like it. I mean, that's all he does. Swing that rock. So yeah, like it a fair bit. Okay. Any other news? Let's see. Probably not. Okay. I guess let's do a little bit more of a deep dive into that, into the Pelican stuff. I want to see games without Zion, without, like I said, there wasn't any games without Zion and Trey and DeJounte. But there was. And this was way back in the day. That was also without CJ McCollum, though. So I think maybe let's look at here with CJ without. Okay, so there was a couple of recent games, and Jordan Hawkins didn't play shit minutes, boy. Damn. Okay, let's look at this game, March 15th. I guess that's kind of like the most recent one. CJ McCollum stats. Nope, that's the last game. Versus the Spurs on the 15th. Okay, so they'll probably start. I don't think Jose maybe gets a start. Because they don't have Trey. It might be like Jose, CJ, Bruce, Kelly, Matkovic. I guess they were without Missy here too. So yeah, Hawkins played shit minutes. He was a minus 22. Didn't even score a point, man. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. I guess it's kind of tough. Tough to look at. This might just be like a wait for the starting lineup to come out. But yeah, Jose should be playing pretty good minutes. He'll get some drop coverage here and there. What do you think about Aaron Gordon's PRA? 25.5, no Jokic. Yeah, I really like his assists. I don't know what his assists are at. Looks like they got bumped to 3.5, not even plus money no more. His assists were like looking really, really good. His rebounds 6.5. He said I saw Tommaso said 9.5. Yeah, 9.5 R8 is definitely a good look, I think. PRA at 29.5. He's been hooping, dude. He's been really, really good. They're playing against the Blazers. If he's at the 5, he'll probably get guarded by Klingon, I would assume. And that might just be like a nightmare. But yeah, you can go to here. I don't know. I was looking at it for a little bit. Denver Nuggets. Off the court, Jokic. On the court, Jamal. Yeah, and Aaron Gordon, like I said, he is averaging 6.87 assists and 6.87 rebounds. That's kind of funny. He's averaging 18.97 points. I don't know what is his points on at 19.5. So he's just been in good form. Yeah, I don't know if his points really have value. Like, I'm a big fan of Aaron Gordon, the way he's been shooting the ball, man. But is this really going to continue? Because I'm a little bit skeptical of it. I guess you just kind of got to wait for the lineups on this one because, look, if he gets guarded by Klingon, like, he is going to absolutely cook Klingon. So I definitely like that a fair bit. Oh, my gosh. Hold up. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, no. So I don't know about his points. Look, if we can get a starting lineup and it's gonna like appear like Klingon's gonna guard him, like he is gonna absolutely dominate that matchup. Like if there's Denver's not really starting a shooter or anything, yeah, he could definitely do good. Zach Edey under 8.5 with Santi and Jaren Jackson Jr. in under 8.5 points. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't really like the matchup for him to score, to be honest. Like Zubac definitely makes it tough down low. I will say though, I mean, I feel like Edie's like kind of a decent, like maybe I don't know if he's gonna get benched in this spot because I mean, yeah, like Zubac, I feel like he can, they're both pretty slow footed. He can't stretch the floor. I don't hate this as like an ED minute spot, to be honest with you. So with Jaren, with Santi, Brandon Clark's out too, by the way, which is pretty big for Zach Edey's minutes. I know that they have Jay Huff who will probably play a little bit, but Zach Edey, I guess. Let me quick see something though. Without with Jaren, I guess with Santi, and then without Brandon Clark, has there been any games? So there has been, and lost by 2 against the Spurs. He played 26 minutes, played 25 minutes in a win, 26 minutes. So his minutes have actually been like really, really good. Without Brandon Clark, and then this is like with Jaren and Santi. I guess is Jay Huff even listed here? He's not. So yeah, I don't know. Did Brandon Clark miss? Brandon Clark got hurt last game, it looks like, or something like that. Even that. What were those minutes? Shit, I should have kept that open. Without Clark, without Jaren, and without Santi. So 26, 25, that's a good script. And then 26 as well. Yeah, I mean, look, this game could. What are the Clippers? Clippers are 7-point favorites here. Script could get potentially ugly. I think that Zach, maybe a good projection for him is 22 to 28. I don't think that's like crazy to say. And then yeah, if that's the case, like it's probably this is rebounds, but yeah, even points. I do agree that the matchup is kind of tough, but if he's gonna play, I mean, look at this is PR with 22 to 28 minutes, man. I might actually have to play an over, but I do agree with you on the thoughts there. It just look if Brandon Clark's out. Let me see what happened to Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark basically missed the last game too. So maybe I'm a little bit wrong on the minutes. Yeah, Brandon Clark missed the last game basically. I mean, he played 5 minutes, so it's like Jay Huff outplayed Edey. Oh, but to be fair, Edey was in foul trouble, I guess, but not really. Played. So yeah, wasn't in foul trouble. Just played. Was a minus 16, and only played 7 minutes. And then in quarter 3, he started the second half probably. I'm assuming, but only and didn't get into foul trouble. Only played 2.5 minutes. Jay Huff, on the other hand, played 5. Was a plus 11. And then Zach Edey had 2 fouls, put him at 5 fouls. They got blown out. Marvin Bagley played a little bit. So yeah, maybe Edey's minutes aren't actually super safe. But we'll say though, I think that Zubac is like someone who, is fine to for him to guard because just of like how slow footed he is. So maybe this could be a good minute spot. I'm not so sure. I don't think it's a good PR per minute spot though, which is a problem, right? I mean, and 23% of his points put back. We know Zubac is going to do a good job keeping him off the glass, post up. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. So I mean, I'd probably stay away, but yeah, I probably also wouldn't take the under. I'll zap into my ass off. Yeah, Tommaso, I do like that. Kamara 2 threes is a bad look. Yeah, I think that without Jokic on the court, they've been starting Gordon at the center, and I would assume this is another one you could maybe talk yourself into with the lineups. But without Jokic on the court, I don't think that they're going to be a very switch heavy defense, meaning that they're not going to allow a lot of spot ups most likely. So usually Denver, I mean, with Jokic on the court, like they'll have the second most points per game to spot up. So like that's usually a really good matchup. But hold up, Liam's calling me. Very quick. Okay, yeah. So me and Liam, I fucked this up. Yeah, I mean, there's never going to be like injury news coming out right now because there's only one game that starts at 7. Um, and yeah, so this might be a long stream for me. I'm not sure yet, but Liam's definitely going to be on, and yeah, so definitely kind of fuck this stream up. Goblin, I don't do prize picks. Yeah. Jared Allen double. Oh, I do like that, man. I think that sounds pretty good. I definitely like for just the Suns defense is like terrible, man. Nick Richards is gonna have to like come up and not play drop coverage, which he's like super comfortable with, and I think it might get a little messy with him. I'm a big fan of Nick Richards under PR. I don't. The only problem is that without Plumlee, with Tyus, just because he's played in every game. I mean, he's only played one game, and he played really good, and rightfully played 28 minutes. I just don't really see the Suns going small here. He has done absolutely nothing against the Cavs in 2 games. Really can't rebound for shit against them either. Getting the chances, just not converting for anything. Yeah, but so without Plumlee, I think his minutes. I don't know, man, because Oso actually has been playing decent minutes. I just don't see like a world where the Suns really ever go small, which is the only problem that I have. Is like yeah, he played 28 minutes. I think that this is a very ideal script for him. They were winning the game, first of all, and he was playing good. So I think that might be pretty close to a ceiling. I'll say 30 is the ceiling, and then I think that his floor is like 22 or something. So yeah, as a Sun, let's do with games with Devin Booker. And when he gets those minutes, he does fairly do pretty well. I will say, a lot of these teams were just against like shitty ass defenses. What are the Cavs in defensive rating? 10th. Let's get the Nuggets out of there. They stink. So did good against the Warriors. I would say that it's a good matchup. Did really good in that first game. And also in losses, he tends to really play less minutes and stuff. I know I kind of deflected from what's the name, but from that one question, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of grasping at straws. Yeah, look, I have a very strong lean to Richards under. I probably will still end up playing it, but yeah. Jarrett Allen though, let's see, where's Jarrett? Head to head had 12 points in only 22 minutes. I think this was without Mobley. Yeah, it was. 11 rebounds. I mean, that's still really good stuff. I mean, Suns very bad at defending the roll man. Nick Richards just not a good defender whatsoever. So you're kind of just. I think that his points should be pretty safe. I know it's like kind of dumb to guarantee 10 plus points when his line's at 12.5, right? But oh wow, his rebounds are at 9.5. So I guess that's the one thing you're kind of waiting for. Nick Richards will be aggressive on the glass for sure, and I think the Suns have been Suns have actually weirdly been a really good rebounding team. Fewest rebounds allowed. I feel like that's not the case for the whole season. Yeah, they're a little bit below average, so that'll probably regress a little bit. But games with Mobley. He has 10 plus rebounds in 59% of games. I don't hate it, man. What's the price? Or what price are you getting, Birder? Let's see, Jando, what's good? Ty Prime. Yeah, I miss the prime days. The prime days were when life was simple. Just you gotta fucking drink beer, go out on the weekends, gamble. That shit was fun. Yeah, no, but from this game, yeah, KD. If KD's line ever drops to 29.5 PR, I definitely want to hop on this. I wonder, is Garland assist at 6.5 or 5.5? 6.5. I don't hate this at plus money. He's actually been like really, really good, even with Spida. I think he started off kind of slow with the assists. Yeah, definitely started off slow, but has like completely turned that around to where he's to the point where he's been over in last 21 out of 31 plus 110. Yeah, Burger. I think that's a pretty damn good look. The Jared Allen double for sure. But yeah, guys. Darius Garland, I think makes sense. Like I said, Nick Richards just cannot guard a pick and roll to save his life. So, and yeah, it's like who's gonna guard Garland? Like I would think Ryan Dunn takes Mitchell. It's gonna have to be like Gillespie or someone. Like ain't no White staying in front of staying in front of Darius Garland, bro. So, let's go back to this Hornets game. Actually, I do. Musa Diabate does have lines, which is actually interesting. 7.5 rebounds. This dude plays hard, man. Really does. 16.5. So, wow, he just hit 33 PR. Without Mark Williams, with Nurk, where's 29, 21. They lost by 42, and then only 11. Wow. That's a little strange. I didn't would only play 11 there. Let's go, Mick Pick. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Liam to get on here. Oh, send me an invite. Okay. Yeah, guys, I can't even overstate how bad I fucked this up, though. I mean, there's just nothing to talk about that I haven't talked about 30 times already today because of the timing of this games and stuff. Okay, I think Liam should be joining. Oh, there's the Aussie. It's good, Liam.
Nice. Can you hear me?
Can hear you for sure.
Awesome. How are you? How's Charlotte going?
It's not bad. It's not bad. Meeting some new people here and there. Definitely a little like antisocial for me. I need to get a job, get a part-time job. And I applied for a few, so hopefully I get some going soon. But I mean, it's just like me. I feel like I'm just like in my apartment a lot, but I like it, man. I like it for sure. I just love being in like a legal betting state finally, bro. Minnesota, not being able to bet on sports legally or not through legal books because it is legal, but it's fucking insane. So hell yeah, bro.
That's good, mate.
Minnesota, nice.
That's good.
Jando,
Hear
who
it,
are
bro.
you? I'm actually curious. Minnesota, nice. Ain't the same down here. Yeah, Minnesota. I just like Minnesota not having legalized betting is just crazy. Like I'm pretty sure like they like try to make it legal and stuff. Oh, Joey. What is oh, you're at the Bloomington Ice Garden. I'm like looking at that shit. Fucking Joey, bro. Yeah, Minnesota nice ain't the same. Joey, what is your profile picture? Is that like you and the boy? Is that Coach Joey and like his team celebrating? Yes, sir. Okay, Liam. Do you have any thoughts here? Do you have anything like? Let's go over this Hornets Thunder game. I think this could be a little bit interesting. Do you have any locks that you're looking at?
I have not even looked. Right now, I'm looking through the Magic Wizards game. Have you talked about that? It starts in like 20
No.
minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Magic Wizards, dude. I mean, I just don't know. It's like, do you have any like insider information or some shit that
Yeah, I've got some sources connected close now. I'm waiting for lines to settle before I have a look at anything. But the Wizards, so they're tanking right now, and the way they're tanking is they're playing their guys for a half, sometimes three quarters. I think Poole against the Trailblazers, I think he only played a half. Last game, the starters, the game was like 8 points or 12 points in the last quarter, and they brought back none of the starters. Um, So they're tanking right now. I suspect that'll continue. Um, what I find weird though is usually when you tank, you still play your young guys, but I mean, I don't know if they deem that Sar's too good, but Sar's in the tanking group of he plays um he plays at the start of the game and then he doesn't close, which personally, if I was a Wizards fan, I'd be pretty pissed at. Like this is like the time of the year where you get your rookies reps and that sort of stuff. So I don't know if that's going to stick. I sort of hope it doesn't. I'm obviously not going to bet because it's a complete guess if it does or it doesn't. But yeah, there's definitely some unders I like, but I'm waiting for lines to settle a little bit.
Why? I'm confused why a lineup hasn't been dropped for either team.
It has been.
Where? Am I blind?
Wizards are starting Poole, Champagny, Middleton, George, and Sarr.
Dude, my underdog is like glitching. What the heck? Okay. My underdog's been glitching this whole time, bro. I haven't like seen anything since the
Really?
D'Angelo Russell or since the Zaire Williams. Oh, Klingon's questionable. Oh my gosh, I'm actually pissed. Duop Reith, I'm telling you, dude, Duop Reith might actually grub the Aussie.
He is Aussie.
Okay, Poole, Champagne, Middleton, George, Sar. Liam, what do you think about this? Is like an off-market line, so it's like plus EV anyways. But I actually like this glitch. Dude, me and him used to be getting in on the glitches back on the Bovada days. That shit was actually
Is he
crazy.
one of your mates or?
Yeah, he's one of my mates.
Ah, that's cool.
One of my good mates. Dude, Liam, so if you DraftKings, this AJ Johnson 13.5 PRA, first of all, it's like 2 points off market. And I also feel like AJ Johnson's actually like one of the safe minute guys, to be honest.
All
I mean,
right.
it's just plus EV, you know? It's like a
It's interesting. Wait, where do you have PRA of what?
it's at 13.5 PRA at DraftKings and it's 15.5 the rest.
I don't know if your thing's updated, but it's 15.5 now on DraftKings on mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it just switched. And FanDuel popped in at 14.5. But
Ty, what I will say about that, right, is I wouldn't bet over personally because I think there's a chance he barely plays. Reason is Champagne's another one of those young guys that they signed recently to a contract. He went from starting and playing 30 minutes to last game being a DMP and this game starting. So
okay.
the minutes are all like the minutes are pretty fucked. Um, I personally would not even touch an over for any of these guys because I think the minutes are too variable.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd play alt because
Yeah.
it's just tough.
Yeah, it's just like you're gonna feel like such an idiot no matter what. Like if you lose a bet on this game, I feel like it's just like, oh yeah, like fuck, I knew I shouldn't have played this.
I mean, look at Champagny in the game against the Nuggets, right?
Mhm.
Then look at in the very next game, 19 minutes, and the game after that you can't even see because it was a coach's decision DMP.
Yeah.
So like, it's a complete lottery. Uh, but I will say him starting does suggest that he will play good minutes. Um,
Yeah, but until they like pull the starters at the second half or something.
exactly, which can definitely happen. And I think against Portland, I think he was one of the ones who got pulled. So
He was. He only played 19 against Portland.
yeah,
So
I'm
this
looking at the
game's just
rotations now. Um, yeah, so against Portland, he actually came off the bench against Portland, and he played he played like 10 minutes first half, 10 minutes second half, didn't even close. So he's not in the closing group. Um, yeah, because their closing group seems like AJ Johnson, Anthony Gill, Colby Jones, Tristan Vucevic, Jalen Martin. But Jalen Martin is now out, so probably Colby Covington probably slides in there, I think. No, not Colby. That's the UFC guy. Fuck. Bob Carrington.
I was gonna say
I
Colby
was gonna
Covington.
say, fuck, Colby Covington. He's a fuckhead though, that guy. I hate that guy.
Okay, where's? I don't have Underdog notifications on my phone. That's probably a mistake. Let's see, Underdog NBA.
Brandon Williams is available to play.
Eamon won't have a minute restriction. Liam, what do you think about Lonnie over 10.5 points?
I haven't
Then,
done anything for those games yet, but I'll look now for you. Give me a minute.
well, it moved to 12, pretty much 12.5 now. It's against Spurs in a revenge game.
Yeah, I won't be able to bet that for like another hour. Is that game one of the ones that starts in the 4-game block in an hour?
Yeah, it is.
Who are they playing?
Spurs.
Oh fuck.
Have you watched? Have you been keeping up with the Spurs?
Yeah, I watched Mamu Kalaj really go fucking ballistic. That was so funny.
Dude, what do you feel about I'm
They
on
have an
Jeremy.
11-man rotation.
They do. I played Sohan over 26.5 PRA. What do you think about that as a Spurs fan?
I like it. He should play massive minutes, but I think there's a chance he is Biombo ruled out.
No, did Bismack get hurt last game? Is that why?
No, last game it was to the Cat matchup, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Because to guard Cat with a wing.
Oh,
But like there's no reason, I mean it's taken too long. Like Sohan should be getting 30 minutes a game. It doesn't make any sense that he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, if I see that Sohan start coming off the bench, I'm actually about to be pissed. That shit just does not make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But it makes no sense.
Is Mitch Johnson a fucking clown?
Well, in his post-game press conference, he said that Sohan's can play every position. He sometimes thinks he's a shooting guard. So I think he's a clown because I don't think Sohan's a shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean,
I think there's a chance fading some of the Philly guys isn't too bad of an idea because what's Quinn and Grimes' line? I might fade him.
Why do you, it's 25.5.
That's high. I think there's a chance his minutes are like maybe high 20s.
Liam, do you like it? Have you been keeping up with the Hornets?
Yeah.
Daquan Jeffries over 1.5 threes. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I need to look who's playing. I haven't looked. I don't look through the lineups until like 30 minutes before the game. But I'll have a look through that for you now. It's so weird seeing Jordan Poole's line at 13.5.
Yeah, it feels like the Warriors days back when he was like coming off the bench. I used to be betting that shit like every game.
Even last year, do you remember? Do you remember when he moved to the bench and they kept dropping like a 14.5 points line for him, and he take 20 shots a game?
Dude,
That was
that was like a money glitch at the start of
that was
last
so
year.
good. I
Because he
reckon
was
I
just
might
getting
have
all the
done like
usage.
6 straight games on that. It's unreal.
Yeah, Lonnie, I would definitely play Lonnie here. Yeah, do you have any Eamon Thompson thoughts?
He'll play full minutes, mate.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I might have a crack at it.
He just gets
I
like 9
mean, I think Fred VanVleet missed a shit ton of time and played like 38 minutes first game back, and like Thompson only missed like 2 weeks, hasn't
he? Mm-hmm.
he?
I
Doesn't
mean,
make sense for
Eamon,
him to play.
with everyone playing, Eamon still played 41 minutes, and that's like the last game. They haven't been fully healthy since December 14th. And that was when he was coming off the bench, I believe. So we have like one game sample of him, and he literally played 41 minutes. So, I mean, I guess you could do like, I'd probably have him from like 32 to 38 or something.
I'll tell you who's a bit of a bucket that
Who?
I don't know if he's on a full contract. I don't even know if we'll be able to bet on him. But Colby Jones for Washington.
Oh
You can
yeah.
get buckets.
Were you sweating out like a Wizards game recently?
I was actually. I had an AJ Johnson over 9.5 PRA.
Oh shit.
I think I might bet AJ Johnson unders PRA.
What do you have him playing?
Um, well, he's not starting, and they'll play. I need to figure that out quickly, but I think I've got him at like. I think I've got him at like 22 or 24. But if he plays the full last, hang on, let me think. So the rotation will be. So who do they have as a guard? So Champagne's starting. Colby Jones plays. Middleton's back. Poole, Carrington, Johnson. I wish there was. I wish there was like. Is it on Prize Picks where you can bet like first half unders?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be so good on Prize Picks.
And yeah, I wonder if they list that though.
Yeah, true.
Um, Liam, what do you think about Peyton Pritchard here? I was looking at his stuff. Um, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on P. Pritch?
Um, I'm just think. Peyton Pritchard. Is everyone out? I haven't even looked.
It's just Jalen Brown's the only one who's out, but it's against
Let's see.
Utah.
The Jazz. Yeah, he's a bad team merchant. Yeah, I mean this is a classic Pritchard spot, isn't it?
Yeah, I
He's
believe
a bad
so.
team merchant. Hmm. I think I might play AJ. I mean, you look last game, he got 28 minutes in a game where Washington were depleted and he started. Oh, yeah.
Liam, bro.
No, I think it's smart because Champagne. Hang on, I'm doing some quick maths. So Middleton, Trent Carrington goes out.
Guys, if you guys are in here, I want to put you on with something juicy that I'm about to dabble on. I'm about to bet on Walker Kessler hit 2 threes, I think. It's plus 750 at Bet365. Dude, he shot 6, 5, and 6 the last 3 games.
Oh, fuck. Press send a fucking sales message. Wait, it's Walker Kessler what?
I want to bet on Walker Kessler to hit 2 threes. It's
What's the odds?
it's plus 750. And I mean, dude, he shot 6, 5, and 6 the last 3 games. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
Come on.
Is it worth a sprinkle?
Uh, you feel pretty gross doing it, but I guess it is worth a sprinkle.
Is will Bet365 like limit me, Liam, if I like bet this right now and it hits?
No.
Like this is like a Walker
Mistake
Kessler to
line,
hit,
is it?
huh?
It's not a mistake line, right?
I don't think so. I mean, it's only up at 365
Give me fun.
MGM, ESPN, and Hard Rock.
Hi, I've got a question for you.
What's up?
I actually really like this line, the more I like it. So I'm betting AJ Johnson under 15.5 PRA.
Mm-hmm.
Why? So in a game he started against the fucking Utah Jazz, right? his PRA line was 18.5.
Yep.
Does it make sense in a brutal spot, especially for him? He can't shoot. He takes everything to the rack against the Magic. That his PRA line is 15 and a half with all the uncertain minutes shit going on.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a gamble.
I think, yeah. I mean, only putting up 19 PRA in 28 minutes against Utah. And now now it's like Orlando. You're coming off the bench. Yeah, for sure. I actually like that a ton.
There's no guarantee. Like, I could look like an idiot and he could just go ballistic in the fourth quarter, but I don't think he's good enough of I don't think he's a PRA per min player yet.
No. I mean, there's also just like no data really, like on how good he is.
I mean, I just don't know. It also wouldn't shock me if he's a DMP for the whole game and then plays the last quarter. Like the Wizards' rotation right now is, you'd feel pretty dumb losing overs, but I think losing any unders, you don't feel too dumb.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm ready to move on to all these other games.
Dude, Walker, I think Walker's only listed at Bet365. I wonder what he's at Builder, because I feel like Builder like gyps hard on alt lines. I want to quick check that though. Like, Liam, what do you like? Seriously, you tell me that Walker Kessler 2 threes isn't like worth like a sprinkle?
I haven't even known he's been taking threes.
Yeah, it's only plus 413 at Builder. It's plus 750 at 365.
He's been shooting like it's clearly a It's interesting. It's clearly
It's like a gimmick.
Yeah. I think he's clearly been told something, right? Like,
Yeah,
you don't go from shooting no threes ever to 6 a game over a 3 game stretch. So he's clearly been told something.
Walker, dude, I want to bet it. I just this like betting some stupid shit like Walker Kessler threes like won't get you cooked, right?
Won't get you what?
Well, like that's not. Will that be bad for my account or no?
No.
Okay.
The stuff that are bad for accountants and you're betting stuff and then you get crazy CLV on it over and over.
What if I do get crazy CLV though? Like I could see other people doing this and it like closing at like plus 400. I might just wait till tip and see.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. You'll be fine. Don't worry about that stuff. You're talking about Bet365.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine, mate.
Okay, I'm a dabble then. For sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Have we got any other news?
Walker Kessler gun. That's so funny.
I feel like it's a good bet, dude. Not gonna lie. Kessler Edwards.
Agreed.
Okay, Mavs players available: Brandon Williams, Clay, Najee, PJ, Kai, Dinwiddie, Powell, Christie, and Hardy.
So they only have 9.
I have not been.
It's actually not a bad 9-man rotation. Like,
yeah. When your center is Kai Jones.
Yeah, that's a problem. Kai Jones, I was watching the other day against the Pacers. He was actually all right. That's pretty funny.
He's a good offensive player, I think. Just like bouncy as fuck.
Also, Kai Jones going through like a bit of a weird stage.
Yeah, he was. He was
like going live and drinking like stuff, and he had weird color hair. There's some weird stuff going on with Kai Jones, I remember.
Yeah. Liam, I have a very strong lean. I want your input on it. What do you think about Nick Richards under 19.5 PR against Cleveland? Fewest points to pick and roll man, 7th fewest to put back.
Let me look into it.
There is no Plumlee, I will say.
Well, that definitely boosts his minutes.
Yeah, and the reason I didn't play it yet is because I don't see a world where the Suns go small unless they're getting absolutely killed, which is definitely in the cards against Cleveland.
I don't really go small against No, you can actually.
You probably could. No, you probably actually can in the Mobley minutes.
Yeah.
And which, definitely. Which actually is important because of Mobley's rotation, right? Mobley plays like the back end 3 back 3 of the
I'm going to wait. Simone Esposito said Kessler is inactive. That's Kessler Edwards. Plays for the Mavericks, not Walker Kessler, who Ty's
Who's gonna
talking
hit
about.
Walker, quote unquote, gonna hit 2 threes tonight, Kessler.
Surely you have to play 1-3.
Yeah. It's more fun going for the 2.
Nah, I feel like you have to.
Yeah. At plus,
Like,
but it's like it goes from plus 140 to plus 750 though. That's the thing, bro.
is there any coach speak on this Walker Kessler 3 barrage?
I don't know. Well, I'll check Twitter real quick. So I'm gonna search up Walker
It would appear.
Kessler Hardy. The 3-point barrage.
Take a look. See, there's so many bad people on gambling Twitter.
Yeah, Will Hardy said that he wants Walker to expand his game.
Well, he's doing it. He's trying.
Yeah. Bro, Walker Kessler to hit a 3 is crazy. Dude, I might bet on both of them. I'm all talk though. Uh,
So what do we
definitely
have?
good.
Mavs stuff. Let's take a look at the Mavs. Dallas.
Dallas Mavs. Detroit. I
All
think
right, so
Detroit's
they have
allowing
Hardy and Dinwiddie are the guards. Hardy played really well last game. And Clay's back. Who are they playing?
Pistons have been allowing like the fewest assists like by a wide margin recently. And
Yeah.
fewest catch and shoot field goal made too. Very low frequency stuff.
Damn, Dinwiddie played a lot of minutes last game.
Mm-hmm. Is there any like
PJ
finesse
Washington.
shooters?
Max Christie.
Max Christie under threes, under 1.5 threes.
He had a period where he was really shite. It was he was playing really well for Dallas, and then from Feb 24th for the next like 5-6 games, he was just like complete dog shit.
Yeah. Very streaky. I'm on Duran PR for this game against the Mavs.
That's a really good spot.
Yeah,
It should be close. The Mavs compete. I reckon
they do.
they have a bunch of dogs. I reckon
Najee, PJ.
PJ Washington is an interesting player. Like
Who is?
he is the perfect example of I think the numbers you put up in the NBA is reflective of the role you have for the most part, right?
Yep.
If PJ Washington played for, I don't know, a shit team and he was the
The-
first option,
yeah.
he could average 26 a game. And I'm dead serious about that. Like he's great at drawing fouls, great at taking the ball to the cup. Just run him off a heap of screens, give him post ups, and he could average 26 a game. Now,
Yeah.
probably it wouldn't be an efficient 26 a game, but it'd be 26 a game.
When did the Mavs like really turn to shit? Actually, with it, it was when Kyrie got his ACL.
When Luka got traded,
Yeah. What do you think about Dinwiddie unders? Is he really going to be that
shitty.
high of usage with Jaden Hardy and Brandon Williams playing?
I don't think so. And also, Clay's back. I do like his unders actually.
I do too. I mean, what is even yeah, get his assists in there too because of how they've been doing. He had a great game last game, that's for sure. But I mean,
The last game there was no. I don't think. I think sorry, there was no Clay and Brandon Williams. I think an
Yeah.
important thing here is with Clay back, there's a very clear road to. Let me take a look. There's a path to him not being in the closing lineup if the game's close. Like it could very easily be Clay, Najee, PJ, um, and then you probably need a big like a Kai Jones, and then Christie Williams, Dinwiddie, Hardy, all those guys. Like if one of them's playing really well, it's not crazy that one or two of them would close over Dinwiddie.
Yeah. Or just put Dinwiddie into an off-ball role, you know?
Yeah,
I know
Din shitty,
didn't she? Let's
Din
see.
shitty. I think I once posted a play and I accidentally wrote Spencer Din shitty as like the official title, and I didn't try to. I'm like fuck, and I got a couple questions of who is that? I'm like fuck, sorry.
Okay, bro, what? Bro, imagine asking who is that?
Who is Spencer Din shitty?
Yeah, I know. What is so Dinwiddie's at 22.5 at FanDuel, DraftKings, BetOnline. So like the books where you can actually get down at too. Um,
Yeah,
I like this dude. I mean, he was like shit in the bed like for like a lot of these games. He's just like a Dinwiddie is like a very, very inconsistent player. Um,
yeah,
let's see.
he's classic. He gives you like yeah. I feel like he never shoots his actual percentage. It's always
No,
like 30 to 40% or like 60%.
yeah. All these games are like without PJ and stuff. Yeah, because Detroit's just been like clamping shit, dude. And I think yeah, fifth fewest points, fourth fewest assists, or no fewest assists.
I think there's a
Um,
fair chance Asar would guard him as well.
I'm gonna waste Asara and Dinshitty.
I mean, you might because you don't want
Look
him
at that.
chasing someone off ball. So he wouldn't
Yeah.
guard Clay. Tobias would guard PJ, obviously Duran, Kai Jones. So it's Din Shitty or Najee Marshall, and I think he'd guard Din Shitty. So
Let's see. What has Detroit been allowing then? Are they allowing pull-ups? They are. So I mean that could be Dinwiddie. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty interested here, man. They really do have like a lot of options compared to like what they have been working with at least. So I mean, yeah, Christie, you got Williams and Hardy, you got Clay, Najee, PJ. All these guys are pretty locked into playing big minutes. Dallas is clearly still trying, which is kind of funny. Um, it, they believe that once they get AD back, they're easily going to make the playoffs or something.
I reckon Tari Eason stuff feels a tad high.
Yeah, I don't hate it. He's going
He
to come
won't
up.
start, will he?
No, Liam, where do you have Dinwiddie's minutes
Actually, no,
at?
I would have rather it like 20 and a half. Pardon?
Where do you have Dinwiddie's minutes at?
I think that's a classic example. I'd probably have him at like 32, but it could be higher. Like if Brandon Williams comes out stinking and Jaden Hardy comes out stinking, I could see him at 36. If
Yeah,
Jaden Hardy comes out playing really well, which can happen, like he's a bit of a microwave guy, I can see that down to like 28, 26. So I think his minutes is a case of it's a bit dependent on how the flow of the game.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay. I guess we've just been like, yeah, I kind of like Christie unders. I don't know. What do you feel about Christie unders? Is okay? They only have points listed, but I mean, he's been terrible, bro. I guess he's kind of hooping the last two, but what game were you looking at? Did you say? You said you're looking at someone? Oh, Tari Eason?
Uh, the Rockets because they're a bit of a cluster in the lineup now because there's seven guys, I think. Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, there's seven guys who will play good minutes. And obviously not all of them can play big minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, Eason might be like I'd probably have Eason and they're playing against Miami. I'd probably have Tari at 20, maybe 20 to 26. And I feel like I'm kind of
Jabari Smith
highballing
like
it.
28.
Huh?
Would you have Jabari Smith like 28?
I'm not sure. I'm just looking at Tari stuff right now. And let's see, I guess he hits it, but I agree with you. Tari's points especially like seem a tad high at this FanDuel line, but yeah, because we haven't seen Jabari Smith off the bench with everyone healthy. I guess we did against the Kings on March 1st. Was it? I want to quick dig into this a little bit more. Also, the Miami Heat starting lineup matters a ton with if we're gonna get Ware or not.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
So okay, we saw it like this: Eamon Sengun, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks. It was Eamon playing 41. To be honest, I wouldn't expect like 41 first game back. But the rest of this, I mean, Sengun, Jalen, Dylan. Yeah, I mean, Jabari only played 20 minutes, so I'd actually maybe have Jabari for 20. I'd probably put him like 22 to 26 or something. Or what's? I don't.
Let me take a look. There might have been like what date was that? March 2nd?
Yeah, March 1st. Dude, this might be a pretty good bet. Not gonna lie. This is Jabari Smith when he plays pretty much like less than 20 to 28 minutes.
Yeah.
I think, not gonna lie, I could be wrong here. I want to check his field goal percentage. 39%. Yeah. I feel like a lot of these games were more so like Jabari getting benched, because he wasn't playing
Yeah.
good.
I'm looking here. First game he played sort of like that game against the Kings, him and Eason both came on for the first time with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So it's not like they were early subs. Um, and Jabari played more than Eason did. Played okay. Um, but Eason got 2 fouls. Jabari, yeah, he was fine. Like it's not like they were playing shit, but it does make sense because they like pumping minutes into um all these guys like Armin, Sengun. What I would say is Brooks needed as much in this matchup as a Jabari Smith would be with guarding Bam and that sort of thing. Because who does like Brooks is fantastic to have when you need to stop a defend like a wing or even guards, but in this matchup, Hero's the ball dominant guard, and that's Armin Thompson sort of matchup.
Yep.
What's the point of Brooks playing?
Uh, I don't know. I wouldn't think it's like Jabari Smith who's needed though. I would actually say like if you need someone to guard Bam, it's like Tari. Tari's like physical
Yeah,
as shit.
yeah. I just mean like bigger guys than Brooks because Brooks the what makes Brooks so effective is his ability to guard.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wiggins,
if you're
he'll
like
make Wiggins uncomfortable.
is true, yeah, Wiggins. Yeah, actually, I forgot about Wiggins. I saw something. Is he like his minutes are dropped or something? I don't know.
Even when Jabari plays like 30 though, it's like this line still seems a tad high. I don't know. Did he just like leak too many catch and shoot looks and spot up opportunities? Or have they been doing that? And my shit just lagging. Hey, am I coming through okay?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Okay. Okay, actually, hold up. I need to use the bathroom. I'm just gonna leave the stream, and how long are you gonna stay on for? Just curious.
Pardon?
How long are you gonna stay on stream for?
I'll be on for another 20, 25 minutes.
Okay, I'll probably rejoin it in a little bit, but I'm gonna go use the bathroom and stuff. Take a shit.
Easy.
Okay.
So will I go host or what?
Yeah, I think so. And you'll definitely be able to share screen and stuff. So,
Okay, easy.
peace.
Damn, I don't know if this has made me the host or not. Oh, I don't think it does. I think I'll have to get off because it doesn't make it. I will boot this back up, but um, for me to host and share stuff, hang on, let me try. Present, share screen. Let's just share this. No, fuck, because Ty has to put it in. Damn it. All right. I'm gonna end it here because I can't share the screen and like there's not much point in me you just watching me talk. So I'll end it here. Uh Alex, got a play or two you feel good about. Um I don't start looking until like 30 minutes before the games and lineups start coming out and that sort of stuff, but I think there you could find good value finding someone on Houston to fade because there's just gonna be such a cluster with minutes. Um But yeah, I haven't posted anything officially yet. But yeah, no, that's it for the day. Hope everyone has a good day. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be hosting, and yeah, nice slate. There'll be a fair bit of injury news to go through, I reckon, which is perfect for us. So hope everyone has a good day. See ya.